There's the box for the AHP welder, TIG 200X. Just came in for eval. I'm going to look at it. It's got 3 straps, weighs 68 pounds. This came off Amazon. Amp Tools. It's got a nice double wall box. Really beefy. Box came in immaculate condition by UPS. There's the manual. That's version 4. It gets newer than the one you can find on the internet. And this is the foam piece. It's got about 4 layers of foam. Got this head piece on here, which is nice. So I'm going to set that down. Hopefully this all will work. There's a welder in place. This is probably the accessories box, which I might have to pull out of there, stop the camera. Pick it up like this. Yank it up out of there. That's when you need a tripod. Front of this thing real quick. It's got the larger size ports. There's the gas. This is kind of neat here. All the different controls. That's going to be like Christmas morning. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be. But it has a nice heft to it. Let's sit there for a while. Use a knife and open it on the side. This may not be the smartest move. I'm just going to pull the stuff out of here. There's the foot pedal. There's the flow meter. That's the ground clamp. Well, that's a stick. What a doofus. There's a ground clamp. Here's the small stuff. This has got a bendable torch. You can adjust. Oh, this is nifty. This is the 110 to 240 volt adapter here. So if you want to run this on 110, that's the adapter. That's American. Then there's the gizmo here that goes over on this plug. That's what that is. That's it. So, gas line, AC adapter. That's for stick welding. That's the ground. And this is the TIG torch. This is the little hose that goes for the argon. That's another adapter of some type. Here's the end of the TIG. It's a WP17F. What did I get? I got a 5, a 6, and a 4. And 2 different lengths of things. I've got a Harbor Freight TIG. It's an older one. I got about 5 years ago, the blue model. That's the foot switch. Interesting. stop the camera. Oh, here it is. I'm not totally ambidextrous. Argon pressure regulator. I've got another one in case there's an issue with this, but hopefully it'll all work. 50 psi. There's the standard cubic feet of air. It's got a different one from carbon dioxide than argon. Actually, in the scheme of things, if you've got one, the difference between the 20 and the 20, look, you got to go way up here to the 60 and 60. So for practical purposes, if you had one that was for argon versus CO2, the lines are basically about the same. Even up here, you just have a small percentage. So normally you're flowing way down here. So if you happen to pick a flow meter up for argon versus carbon dioxide, it's probably not going to make any difference. But that's another gizmo. That's why I'm going to have to read the manual. I'm a person that generally doesn't read the manual, and so the ability of the knobology of something, I normally just go for it, which is kind of dangerous. Over here, this is kind of cool. Was going to get the Harbor Freight one with the pedal, and then these were on sale, I think, for $6.98. So this one just came in, and it came in about, I want to say about week and a half. So it looks pretty darn good. So hopefully I don't have a dud. I'm going to try this out, but normally I don't like to do unboxing stuff, but maybe this will help somebody out because it's kind of a cool unit. That's an outboard motor there. That's the Evinrude. This is cool. It's got 110 though. So what I want to do is measure the current draw on this sucker with 110 and do some different things because I've never seen anybody do that. So I want to measure the current draw at 110 and volts input on some lesser welding and just see what the line input is, because it goes up to 38 amps or some crazy thing, and 110, normally you don't have a breaker that's high. 110, most USA stuff's 15 and 20, and then you can have a specialized breaker for 30 amps, and I've got all sorts of cool stuff I can flip around. So